What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to tonight's Profit Power Hour. Sorry for the late start. We were having some slight tech issues, but you should all be able to see my screen right now. You should see where it says Welcome to the Profit Power Hour. Start your free Shopify store, all that good stuff. Go ahead and type in a 1 if you can hear me and see my screen. And I'm going to get my webcam on here in just a minute. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of ones coming in, so that is awesome. It's always good when things are working. All right, so I'm gonna get my webcam here on in just a second. What's up, Lisa, Kathleen, Dawn, Janet, Graham, Christopher? So happy to see you all here tonight. And if you are new to the Profit Power Hour, this is your first webinar with us. Go ahead and just type in a 10 in that questions box. If this is your first time on the Profit Power Hour, you're a new member here. A lot of our students have been getting on this webinar since 2015, which is really incredible. We've been doing e-commerce for a very long time. Okay, so lots of 10s coming on here. Jimmy, Linda, Brian, my man, what's up, what's up? All right, so here's the thing. Last week, we were going over some stuff, and we're going to continue on with that, but I want to do like a little intro for everyone and welcome everyone that is new, go over the basics. We're going to talk a little bit about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm giving away cash money tonight. I'm doing a big giveaway just off the cuff. I didn't warn any of you about this. I like to randomly do giveaways for the people that actually get on my webinars, that get on here for other reasons than just the giveaway, if that makes any sense. So tonight, we're going to be giving away $1,000. So I'm giving away $1,000 cash prize money to a completely random person that is on this webinar. So go ahead and type in 1K if you would like to be that person that wins the $1,000. Go ahead and type in 1K. I do this. Sometimes I give away, a couple $100, or sometimes I give away 1,000. It's just really, really random. And it's a great way when I do the big giveaways to kind of reward people for hopping on here. Because when I announce a big giveaway, what happens is people just get on here for the giveaway. And I want somebody to win that's actually getting on here with us every week or every other week. So I'm very excited about that. And if you're a veteran on here, you're probably gonna tonight recognize some of what I'm talking about, because I go over this pretty much every single Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But this is the biggest time of the year and the best time of the year to make money. And it's the easiest time of the year to make money in e-commerce. So, it's exciting. And the thing is, and my webcam's coming on now, you should all see me. Can everybody see me? Okay, so the thing is about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the strategies that I teach is the same thing works every single year, and I'm going to prove that to you here momentarily. You'll see that. So tonight's going to be a great webinar. Now, before we get started, all right, the welcome screen is up, and on the right-hand side, you have all of my social media. On the left-hand side, you've got some of our recommended Shopify tools. These are not, things that you have to have or you can't make it, but they are things that will enhance your store. Tonight, we're actually going to talk about one of my apps that is really, really beneficial during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. One of the most important things you could have on your store. Probably 90% of you already have it, so it'll be a great refresher for you. And then on the bottom left, you're going to see those essential fulfillment apps. We have these, if you're new, these are the drop shipping vendors that I recommend. My number one pick is Pillow Profits. There, you can see them at amsecretlink.com/profits. Then we've got Shine On Jewelry, which is going to be huge for the holidays because they're a US supplier that ships lightning fast, and they do jewelry. And they actually just released, and we'll go over this later on another webinar, these epic Cuban link chains that are so amazing. And then you got Zendrop, which completely replaces AliExpress, and is a US company. So, it helps you bypass dealing with vendors directly in China. You can speed up the shipping. So, this is our weekly welcome screen. All right. And while we are going and getting started here, go ahead and go to our Facebook group at the Profit Power Hour and tell everyone that I am giving away $1,000 cash money. And we're going to talk about how we profit the most on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And what are the key things that's on my e-commerce stores and probably, a lot of the big stores out there, be it, my version of it or another version of it. This is something that consistently drives additional profits to a store. And if you're brand new, this is imperative. If you're brand new, this strategy, it can really help you make it. And it sometimes can be the defining factor between making it or breaking it when you launch a new Facebook ad. So really excited about that. Now, our Facebook group is at facebook.com/group/profitph. If you have not yet joined our amazing Facebook group, go to that link there. And inside of the group, you're going to be able to meet and mingle and chill with legitimately 19,300 plus members. These are members from Australia, New Zealand, Netherlands, the UK, Canada, countries I can't pronounce. But the thing about all of these members in here is that they are people that are action takers, they're doers, they're motivated, they're not in here posting silly memes and animated GIFs and trolling all day. This is where you can mingle with 6- and 7-figure earners, and you can mingle with people that are just getting started, that have just made their first sale, or people that haven't made their first sale yet, that are literally just got in the driver's seat and are starting on the same page as you. So there's a wide variety of amazing entrepreneurs in here. All right, so make sure that you join that group. It's free, and in 24 hours we'll get you in. There's an approval process, but it is free. And just to remind everybody, we're giving away $1,000 cash money tonight. Now, a couple of things that I want to go over for you, because Black Friday and Cyber Monday is coming up, all right? And this is huge, all right? The average person on Black Friday spends around $400, okay? So the average person spends about $400 on Black Friday, which is well above what the average person would spend on a normal day while they're shopping. So this is the time that's coming up, and I just Googled it real fast just so you could see it. Like, this is legit. I'm not making it up. These are legitimate statistics that have been recorded. And you're going to see here where it says, people spend on average $400. That's just on Black Friday. Now, we're not going over Cyber Monday. And last year, Shopify did, I believe it is over 5 billion or so in sales, like Shopify merchants. That's people just like you and me. And so Black Friday, Cyber Monday is huge. And I'll just get those statistics real quick. Shopify Black Friday 2021. So the statistics from this are just absolutely mind-boggling. I mean, it's just mind-boggling when you start looking at how much money people are spending on products online on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I wanted to go over this webinar with you. I wanted to kind of give you a template. We're going to do a Black Friday webinar tonight, and we're also going to do another one next week right before Black Friday. So this is going to be like a 2-part training series. And if you're brand new, like, you're getting in here at the absolute best time to really crush it with Black Friday. So I'm going to get you set up. I'm going to get you ready to go. And this is going to be an amazing webinar series for you. So just get prepared to have your mind blown. And if you're new, you're not too late. Okay, you got plenty of time to get 2 or 3 products up, some upsells up by Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And then you still got all the Christmas shopping. Then you have New Year's, and there's tons of great sales and an influx of revenue on New Year's. We got a whole plan. So I'm going to walk y'all through that. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to be step by step by step. So yes, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is going to be massive this year, just like it was last year. More people are comfortable shopping online. After last year during the pandemic, a lot of people that did not shop online realized how great it is, how simple it is, how much nicer it is to sit at home by your fireplace, sipping on some hot cocoa, press an add to cart and buy it now, rather than arguing with people in a parking lot over who stole the space first and who deserves the parking spot, and sitting in a line with a bunch of people that have strep throat, colds, or even worse. So people feel good shopping from home, and this is good for us. This is why e-commerce is booming. All right, so what I wanted to do is to start this off. I'm going to pull up my notepad here. Can everybody see my little notepad? It's like a little whiteboard. Y'all know I like to draw on it. I'm very OCD about it. I see a lot of you in here saying that you came from Bob Proctor recently. So if you're from Bob Proctor, I'm excited to have you here. Bob is such a great guy, and he sent us a lot of new students into this program over the last 2 weeks. So I know a lot of you new are from Bob, a great friend of mine, and him and his son are just amazing, and they love what I'm doing with e-commerce. That's why you're here. Andres, I do see in the chat box that you have typed $1,000 about 5 billion times. I really appreciate your enthusiasm, but it really makes it hard for myself and my team to look at what's going on in the chat box when someone posts the same thing 50 billion times. But I'm excited that you're excited, and I hope that you win. It's going to be completely random at the end. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And Francis, you're so funny. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm going to draw it out on our board. So this is going to be we call this Black Friday, Cyber Monday template. Okay. So your Black Friday, Cyber Monday template. Now, excuse, I don't have like the best handwriting in the world. So, and these notes will in fact be 100% put into a downloadable PDF, and you'll be able to download the notes on the replay. So don't worry about having to like write this down or anything. I'm going to make sure tomorrow I send out an email with all the notes. Okay. So the Black Friday, Cyber Monday template, it's actually a lot easier than you would think. It's just preparing your store and getting momentum. So one profit point that I want to note, all right, so I love profit points, is momentum. Okay, now how do you get momentum on your e-commerce store, right? How do you get people when they get there to get excited about purchasing something from your store? How do you gain momentum? See, momentum happens right when somebody hits your store. It's kind of like I like, if we're talking about retailers, all right, and you walk into a Dillard's or a J.C. Penney's or a random department store in a shopping mall, there's a lot of like, lackluster. You're like, okay, there's just a lot of stuff. I don't know what's going on. There's some terrible music playing. And now I got to go look and find what's going on. I got to go hunt for the good deals. There's no momentum there. How many of you in here agree with me on that? that when you walk into a department store, there's nothing that gives you momentum to make the right purchases. You're really just going through a maze and looking for stuff. Say, I agree. All right. It's overwhelming. You're right, Aaliyah. It is. So how do you get momentum? Well, I mean, you got smart retailers like Best Buy. Best Buy does massive build outs. Have y'all ever walked into like a Best Buy, or if you don't have a Best Buy in your country, a retailer there where on a holiday or when a sale's going on, they do big build outs. They do a billboard. They do, ads in the paper. They have these big signs, or like literally they'll just stack stuff at the front of the store. When you walk in the door of a Best Buy on Black Friday, Cyber Monday week, they have like bins, like literally bin. I used to work at Best Buy before I started internet marketing, but at Best Buy, they have these bins, and it's like, this is the deal. These are the TVs that are the best deal. These are the DVDs, which really aren't relevant anymore. And these are the video games, and these are the new Xbox and the PlayStation and the kitchenware. It's all right there at the front of the store, which gives you instantaneous momentum. And when a customer comes into your Shopify store, they need to quickly find what the best deal is, what the hottest products are, what is the discount, what's going to get them to be excited about shopping on your store. So you have to have momentum. Now, the good news is that you can give your store momentum with a couple of very simple tweaks. And then after you have momentum, which is step 2, profit point, okay? So the second profit point here, all right, is step 2, and this is going to be conversion, all right? So sales, right? And it's going to be conversion and AOV. Now, AOV, for those of you that are newer to e-commerce, and I'll make my O a little bit better, is just an abbreviation for average order value. Average order value, okay? So momentum and then conversion. And when you are converting people, you want those people to spend a lot of moolah. You want them to spend the money, right? That's how you make money. And remember, on Black Friday, the average person is prepared to spend upwards of $400. But, let me pull my notepad back up. They're not just going to hand over the $300 to $400 to you, right? There is a strategy for conversion and getting those people to spend that average of $400. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get everyone to spend $400, but we're just basing this off of the data that we have been presented. All right. So we're trying to get people to spend more money, right? That's how we make more money. So we need momentum and we need conversions that give us high order values where people stack their cart, which is another thing that is a part of the conversion element, is stack your customers' shopping cart. All right, you want to stack the customer's shopping cart with other items. All right, is everybody with me so far? Yes? Okay, sweet. All right, so I'm going to draw you the template, but then we're going to talk about one of the most important elements, which is upsells. And a lot of you in here already, veteran students, you already know how important upsells are. But when you have a Shopify store, you have just a template. Let me just draw this out, okay? So typically on a Shopify store, this is what you have. You've got your top space. All right, this is your header at the top. And you're going to want something up here at the top. Typically, honestly, what I'll do is I legit will have a black bar that goes at the top of my store, just like this. And in red writing, and I'll show you how I do this next week. Right now, we're just going to do the template. We'll have it say, like, our Black Friday deals end in, we'll put like a, you know, whatever. We'll put like 24 hours. There'll be a little timer there, right? All right. So we have this timer at the top, but then you also have what is called the banner element that's going to be at the top of your store, okay? Now, the banner element here, I don't like the way my iPad's crooked, so I'm drawing kind of crooked. This element up here is going to be where you display your hot deals, all right? So you might have a banner at the top. This is a big banner. Like, think about this as the stack that people see when they walk in your store. You might have like a let's just say a 40% off, and you're gonna have a 40% off deal. Okay, so 40% off. And you might have some pictures of product 1, you know, product 2, and another product, whatever. All right, so you already, when people hit your store, they see at the top Black Friday's deals end and there's a countdown timer. This creates urgency, okay? Urgency, which is important. I'm gonna make this a little thicker. There we go. So this is gonna give us urgency. This is going to give us conversion. Now, urgency also can be tied to momentum. All right, it gets people going as soon as they get in your store. And then below, at the front of your store, I want you to think of those bins that are at the retail stores. All right, so here are our hot Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. And below, and I'll show you all a template of this next week so you'll be able to see what it looks like, okay? You're gonna have products. These are your hottest products. Now, last week I gave away a list of 20 viral products. I'll give it away again today, but you know, I gave it away to a lot of you last week. And I would stack the front of your store with your best-selling products, but this list of viral products that I gave to you all last week. So last week, I literally gave you access to, let me pull it up real quick, 20 products. I did it for you. Look, they're all here. All of them are here. All you have to do is download the sheet. I'll give you the link again at the end of the webinar. And this could be your Black Friday promotion list. Obviously, there's other products out there, but these are viral right now. There's the profit margins, sunset lamps, spine boards. It covers a lot of stuff, right? So you're going to be able to speak to everyone that comes to your store, and you're going to get momentum, and you are going to hopefully increase conversions because you're giving people a phenomenal deal. Is everybody with me on this? Just say yes in the questions box if you're with me on this. Go ahead and say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Sharon says, what is BFCM? BFCM stands for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. That's the abbreviation. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, BFCM. So this is how your store should be set up when people hit it starting on Black Friday. They come in, there's urgency, which creates momentum, and there are conversion elements here that create sales, like giving people 40% off the entire store for a day, or 30% off, or whatever discount you're comfortable giving away. I like to do a store-wide discount. Now, when we do something like this, and we also do like free shipping and stuff like that, let me just pull this up real quick. I have some stats from my own personal store and everything that I can share with you right now. So let me just pull this up. Where is it? Okay. So some of the things that we're able to do when using these strategies right here is when people click on our ads, okay, when they click on our Facebook ads and they hit our store, they know immediately where the best deals are and that there is a good deal. And that's how we have ads on teeny tiny little budgets where we'll spend $8 and get a $79 sale. That's a fresh new ad. These are new ads. They're still in the learning at the time of the screenshot. $32 to make 169 in sales, 45 to make 153, 29 to make 95, $51 to make 159. And look, guess what? There's some losers. I spent $39 and got no sales on that particular ad. And so the key is getting people to hit your store and getting them to spend a lot of money, okay? That's how you spend teeny tiny little bits of ad spend, like $8, and generate an $80 sale. You do it with the next step of this process, which is getting people to stack their cart with upsells, okay? Now, when people come into your store and you give them really good discounts, what's going to happen is they're going to convert, right? They're going to buy more stuff. So if we look at some of the top discounts from my store, all right, you're going to see here that giving people a % off of items that they purchase has made me an additional on this store $439,000. So you see right here where it says percentage, okay? Giving people just free shipping has converted an additional $173,000 in sales. Giving people a fix like 20 bucks off, 10 bucks off, or get $5 off today, 34,000 bucks. So that's why when we go back to this, right here, giving people a discount is going to create conversions, and then getting people to buy more stuff is going to create higher profit margins. So when you do run an ad, right, you're able to spend a little bit of money. This is 9x right here. Now, it's not a lot of data. Literally, we're talking about $8. That could go backwards, that could go forward, but the point is it's clear as day the strategy works. Now, there is a second element to this, and that is upsells, and we're going to get to that here in just a second. When people come in to our stores and they buy something, we immediately try to upsell them. So you'll see here, like on one of my stores, these are some of the products that we upsell. So, leather tote bags, and like this is free money, okay? So these are some upsells here that we generated. This upsell made an additional 6,000 bucks for us. This one, another 1,400, just by saying, hey, would you like to add this to your order? All right, so it's an upsell, which is really, really key. And when you use upsells appropriately and you give people a really good discount, you can get some really, really, really hot numbers. Like this particular upsell here and discount made $39,000 in additional sales. This one right here did $163,000 in additional sales over time. All right. This is a Black Friday discount that we used with an upsell. Did $48,000 in sales. $48,000 in sales off of 752 customers, right? So this is another one that just gives people 20% off their purchase when they add something to their cart. $70,000 in additional sales. All right. And so this really is the key to success is momentum, conversions, which can happen with discounts, and then getting people to spend more money on your store instead of going to someone else's store. And one of the key things that we do on our store is if I come over here to Gear Grabber, so whenever somebody is on our store, we have upsells in place. So for example, on Black Friday, if somebody comes to our store and tries to purchase this spiral notebook, and this is a sample site, so I have lots of tests going on here. Right below this, you'll notice that there are additional similar products, and you could say Black Friday deal only, get 20% off when you add any of these matching products to your order. All right, so that would be an upsell. Having that there makes you more money just by having it there. And when somebody comes and maybe hits this add to cart button, I want you to watch what happens. All right, a pop-up comes up that says unlocked Black Friday, get 40% off the entire bundle, so people can upgrade their purchase. So we just took them from spending $12 or whatever it was to spending $50 just because we asked. Now I want you to look at the element here. There's an expiration on the offer. We call out that it's Black Friday, and we just proposition them when they add something to the shopping cart. This is called an upsell, right? And there are various different ways that you can do upsells. And obviously with Shopify, you have to have an app to do upsells. They don't just have them internally built in. So I have an app that I released 3 years ago for upsells called Optimize Upsell. I'm going to show it to y'all tonight. That's what you're looking at right now. But there's lots of options for upsells. But the thing is when somebody is going to your Shopify store to buy something, like let's just say that they are on your store and there's another upsell right there in the cart trying to get them to upgrade. But let's just say that they're on the store and they're buying jewelry, all right? And you're selling jewelry on your store right now. And somebody goes to buy these 18 karat gold earrings. How do we know what a good upsell is for these earrings? Would it be a necklace? Would it be a, what would it be? Would it be a mug? No, right? So one of the keys to being successful with upsells on your store is understanding what to upsell on your store, okay? So we go to these 14 karat gold bloom earrings, okay? What would be a good upsell with these? It might be a necklace, or it might be an upgrade to the 18 karat gold. Hey, look, if you upgrade to the 18 karat gold, the nicer gold earrings, then we'll give you a 10% off discount, right? And so a lot of people, they don't know how to figure out what the best upsell is. And so they miss out on money. That $400 on average that people are prepared to spend on Black Friday for shopping, they miss out on most of it because they don't have their store set up for momentum, conversion, and cart stacking, getting people to spend more money. So real quick question, how many of you in here have already have my app Optimize Upsell? I'm going to venture to say it's about 95% of you. We've had students just make insane amounts of additional, essentially free money using this upsell app. Go ahead and say yes if you have it. If you don't have Optimize Upsell, then go ahead and type in a 2. Type in 2 if you do not have Optimize Upsell. It is a paid software, so it's not free, but I'm going to show it to you tonight. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get it on your store before Black Friday and hooked up, so you could automate upsells on your entire Shopify store for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and cash in, right? Get more out of the customers that are on your store. Have an upsell underneath all the products like this one right here. Have an upsell come up whenever somebody goes to purchase one thing. We can upgrade them to a better version, like right here, upgrade to 18 karat gold and get 15% off. This is how you get people to spend more money. And I do it all with an app that is called Optimize Upsell. So most of you in here already have it. So let this be a refresher to you. This is an app that literally with a couple of clicks automates your entire store with upsells. It finds what the best upsell is for your store, so you don't have to think about it. It just will, it uses an AI and algorithm to figure it out. And it just works for you. Like you see this little brain pulsating right here on the store-wide upsell right here. I'll just zoom in real fast. So if it's pulsating, that means this app is currently learning what people like, and it's currently working for me to figure out what product is going to convert best for me, so I don't have to think about upsells. So you got to have upsells on your store for Black Friday if you really want to maximize opportunity. I built my own app because most upsell apps, to be quite frank, stink, and they're clunky, they don't work with my store, and they're expensive. Most upsell apps take a percentage of the sale. So you end up paying, or I would at least, the volume that we've done, I would end up paying just tens of thousands of dollars in fees to have upsells, because upsell companies are smart. They automate upsells on your store, they take a piece of the pie, or they limit how many times you can show an upsell unless you pay more. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. This is too vital to my business. So I built an app a couple of years ago, and this very app actually has helped students like Dean right here. So this is what Dean posted last year. It helped him create an additional $157,000 in free money. So essentially free money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to run through this entire pres because most of you have seen it, but I will go over the basics for those of you that are brand new. And I'm going to show you how one simple app on your store can automate everything and just simply help you make more money, help you get your customers to spend more money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about the mistakes with upsells, and I'll just kind of make this bigger for y'all. I don't like full screening presentations, but I'm going to talk about how we automate increasing the amount of money people spend on our store, how to motivate people to spend more money, and create highly profitable Facebook ads. And remember, I showed you my ads a second ago, and these are just some of the ads. We spend very little bits of money on our test budgets, and we expect to see big orders. And the reason that we expect to see big orders on our store is because we have upsells. We have momentum and we have upsells. So for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we expect to see really amazing results because people are ready to spend money, and we know that our store is prime and prepped and ready to crush it. So here's how myself and other students have fully automated free additional sales in their store every single day, okay? So these are done for you upsells. They're not things that you have to really set up and manage yourself. And this right here is a 5-step conversion formula. So the idea with upsells is find a hot product that generates a lot of traffic, all right? Then have upsells in place to get those customers, that traffic, spend more money on your store and provoke them to add more products to their shopping cart. And the way that we do this with 4 and 5 is we incentivize people to increase order values with discounts, like I showed you earlier. You saw these different discounts have made me, a ridiculous amount of money, which has resulted in tens of thousands of dollars in additional sales on some of my ads. All right, so the key to this is get your customers to shop around, get customers to buy multiple items. All right, get customers to upgrade to better options. If somebody's buying a 14 karat gold ring, upgrade them to an 18 karat gold ring. How do you do that? You do it with an upsell and an incentive, a discount if they upgrade, right? And optimize them to the fullest extent while you have them there. McDonald's does this best. The number one most famous upsell in the world is, would you like fries with that? All right, just do a Google on that upsell. It's the most famous, most profitable upsell in the world. Would you like fries with that? The second most famous upsell in the world is, would you like to supersize that for 25 cents or 30 cents or whatever it is, right? And that is a massive cash generator. So think about this with volume. Do you want fries with that? Would you like a upsize? Or how about you bundle this? And I've shown you all three variations of this on my Shopify store. When they clicked on the spiral notebook, we gave them a bundle, right? When we clicked on the 14 karat gold ring, we offered them the 18 karat gold ring. And that's how upsells work. But the thing is you must understand, when people get on your Shopify store, they're not shopping around. They're just trying to find the one thing that they saw in your ads. So if we come back over here to our template here, this template, which I'm going to show you next week, it's really easy. It takes less than 15 minutes to set up. This template gets you that momentum. It sends people in the right direction to shop, but you really, really, really need upsells on your store so you can get people to add a bunch of stuff, all right, to their shopping cart. Get them to buy multiple things, use discounts, have urgency, and with that, you're able to earn more profit per customer that's on your store. Okay, so let's go over this. There's 4 key placements for upsells. And guys, if you feel like I'm going fast or anything, this is being recorded. You're going to have a replay. I just have a lot of information I want to get out, and I don't want to keep you here for 3 hours. So there are 4 key placements. There's the product page where you pop up an upsell. That's what y'all saw earlier. Then there's also a bump upsell, which is like candy at the counter of a gas station. When you go up to the gas station to buy something, you always got those little goodies and lighters and candies, and that's a bump upsell. Then there's a shopping cart bump upsell, which is when people are reviewing their order, you show them another discount that they could get. And there's also a between the cart and the checkout. I call these surprise upsells. I'm the only person that does these. And this is kind of how it works at the most basic level. And again, if you already have optimized upsell, then let this be a refresher, but you probably know some of this information already. So basic sales funnels go like this. They have this cat toy right here, which in its day was a really big hit. It's still probably a big hit, but in its day a huge hit. And when people click on this cat toy, they go straight to your sales page and they click on add to cart and they add the product to their shopping cart, and then they make their purchase of 20 bucks or whatever it is, and they go on their way. So without upsells, if you have an ad, right? If you have an ad advertising this cat toy, the end result typically is going to be the only thing people are going to buy is that cat toy. They're not going to shop around. But if you want to increase profits over Black Friday and Cyber Monday with upsells, what you would do is whenever somebody came in, I don't have to maximize this, instead of showing them this basic sales funnel, right? What you would do is when they clicked on add to cart, you would show them a pop-up that said, hey, we saw that you're buying a cat pointer. Why don't you buy something for yourself and get this cat necklace, and we'll give you 10% off or 20% off or whatever it is. And then you've got number 2, the bump upsell. The bump upsell is under the add to cart button. And what it does is it's like that candy at a gas station. It's underneath. And as they are clicking on add to cart, they can quickly and easily add some additional products to their basket. So think about this on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. As people are shopping on your store, you want them to easily be able to add complementary products. Amazon is highly successful because they do this. Amazon does this. And every time I go shop on Amazon or any store, I typically take a bump upsell because I can quickly and easily find a complementary item. So these right here are really key to making additional extra money. The third is what's called a cart upsell. Everywhere a customer goes, they should always be upsold until they leave, all right? And so while they're reviewing their cart, they see this banner here that says, "Hey, if you add this necklace to your cart, to your order, we'll go ahead and we'll give you $10 off. It's 26 bucks. We'll give it to you for $16.97." So that's a cart upsell. The surprise upsell happens right before they put in their credit card information, and it pops up a full page and it says, "Okay, last chance before you leave, these items right here are currently on sale, or you can get 10% off your entire order, or 20% off, whatever it is, or these are our biggest, best Black Friday deals. Don't miss out on these." And they can add these products to the shopping cart. So with upsells, whenever somebody comes and purchases a product, that cat laser pointer, maybe they add a t-shirt and a cat leash and a cat necklace. One customer equals multiple products sold. And that's how you make money with upsells. You get those customers to come in and you get them to buy as many things as you possibly can. So instead of the basic way of doing things where somebody spends 19 bucks, this is what it should look like if you have upsells, right? You should have people spending $80, 60 bucks, 70 bucks. And if we go back to my ads, you can kind of see how this takes place, because I'm spending $8 to get people to buy a cheap little item, right? A lot of times free plus shipping items, but they end up stacking their cart and buying more expensive things because I have upsells. They end up buying things that they didn't necessarily come to get, but the software showed them a special deal and they took it. And the thing about it is that it's all automated. But most upsell apps that are on the market, they don't automate things. You need multiple apps to do in-cart, pop-up upsells, and it's expensive because they charge monthly fees. You end up having multiple different softwares on your store to do different types of upsells, and these can collide and break stores. And a lot of them require manual setup. So if you don't know which product is a good upsell for a ring or a necklace or iPhone case, then you're probably going to not make any money. You're not going to make any money if the upsell doesn't make sense. So that's a big problem with upsells. A lot of people lose money because they interrupt people with irrelevant upsells. And in order to figure out what works, there's a manual process. You have to just kind of keep notes. I tested this for 3 days and it didn't work. I tested this the next 3 days and it didn't work, or it did work. And so this can really kill your momentum, and it's really hard to do testing. And so when I first got started, this is what I did until I built Optimize Upsell, and I wrecked my brain, literally wrecked my brain, trying to figure out what upsells to do. But then I didn't really find the solution. I should change the text on that. I created it with optimized upsells. So what these do is these effortlessly increase the order value, meaning it makes your customer buy more stuff, which also increases your profits. Because if your customers are spending more money on your store, then your ads are more profitable. And it helps us destroy competition and scale faster because people that come to our store, well, they spend more money. This works if you have an old ad that wasn't profitable before. If you add a good upsell to it, maybe you could turn that ad on and it might work. And it really does drastically increase the rate of success. And the way I created it was an automated process because look, I have a lot of products on my store, y'all. My stores, especially as we do these stores, these flexible stores here. We have dog stuff, fishing stuff, cat stuff, grandma stuff. There's just so many different products on our store. How many of you in here already are kind of wrecking your brain trying to figure out what would be a good upsell for the various different products that are on your store? Say me. Just go ahead and say me. Yeah, trust me. And if you put a bad upsell that interrupts your customer, it could kill all of your momentum. It could be detrimental. So you don't really want to run an upsell unless you know it's a good product that's going to convert, that customers are going to be happy with. And so that's why a lot of people don't use upsells, is they don't know. They don't know what's good with the cat necklace. They don't know if it's the cat toy, the pillow, the t-shirt, the harness, this necklace, the beanie. They don't know what is a good upsell. And so therefore they don't run upsells. So I created something that when people are looking at cat stuff, will only show our top cat stuff. And it actually lets people browse through products. So when somebody adds that cat necklace to their shopping cart, essentially, what this does is it lets them choose different products to claim the discount on. And there's a button here, you might see it under the green button, it says not interested. And I want you to watch what happens. This is the software, when I hit not interested, learning what products customers don't want as an upsell. And so 24/7, 365, my upsell software, its artificial intelligence, its algorithm is learning what is my most profitable upsell for each item on my store, because people click the X or they click not interested. If they hit add to cart, then it becomes something that we're interested, the software can see people are interested in. So over time, all right, not overnight, but over time, the software learns what upsell is the best, and it will show it more often automatically. I don't have to press anything, I don't have to do anything. It just does it for me. It learns what works, and then it X's out, kills the losers, and starts showing the winners. How many of you in here would agree that this is something that could probably help you make a lot of additional money? Just go ahead and say yes. And like Lisa Club just said, I have over 2,000 products on my store. That's a nightmare to do upsells for. But what if you add optimize upsell on your store and you just hit play, essentially go, and let it figure it out? Every product would have upsells. And at first, they wouldn't be the best upsells, but over time, the software would learn what products on your store are winners, and it would kill the losers and start showing people the winners, which is really epic. And again, same thing goes when people are here in the shopping cart. This is called a shopping cart upsell. All right, so we're always following them to upgrade their purchase. Now we're seeing the owls because it can see that I have the owl binder in here. So that's how upsells work. Now the software that we use to create these upsells connects right to your Shopify store. Now again, this is not a free software, okay? You don't have to buy this software. I'm gonna give you an epic option for this software at the end of the webinar. I typically don't sell stuff on these webinars, but it's Black Friday's coming up, and if you don't got upsells on your store, I know you're gonna miss out on potentially significantly more money. So I just wanna be upfront with you. These are typically just me training, but this is not a free software. So it's gonna tell me what my top upsells are on my store automatically. You can see this brain over here, it's kind of light, but it's this particular upsell where that brain is pulsating on the left-hand side. It's learning, meaning the AI is figuring out what's the most profitable product for that upsell. When the brain stops pulsating and it just is a bold colored brain next to your upsell, that means it's figured it out. It's figured out what our top upsells are, and it's got the winners in place for us. So it should be optimized, and it even keeps a leaderboard. So this leaderboard right here allows you to come into your upsell software with Optimize Upsell. And I mean, this is a demo account, so there's no actual really sales. But if I just, man, let me maybe just go all the way back to like when I developed the app, because there might be some like demo sales back in the day from when we first developed it. But this will just give us like a lot of data. Yeah, there's some demo sales in here. So it'll show us which upsells, like our owl modal upsell, cart upsell, bump upsell, are the biggest winners. And if I click on one of these upsells, like this one right here, okay, what it's gonna do is I'm just gonna have to go back again in time to get it to pull up the data here. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna show me what products made me the most money, right? So if I click on this, it's gonna say this product had 1,700 views, 1,100 add to carts, and 38 sales. And again, when I click on this, I'm gonna have to go back in time again. I can just do it like this. It's going to pull up for me all of the products that are on my store, and it's going to show me what products are making me the most money. So if you look at this, this is one automated upsell for my entire Shopify store that covers everything. Imagine pressing one button after you've set it up, deploying an automated upsell machine that has an upsell for every product, like Lisa's website with 2,000 products, all 2,000 of them would have upsells. And guess what the software will do? Over time, it'll figure out what your most profitable upsell item is. It's constantly split testing items for you. You don't do anything. It's called a smart upsell. So here's how it would work. All right, so when you want to create an upsell, you could just name it. We'll just call this a Black Friday test 2021. And there's 4 different types of upsells that you can initiate. A modal upsell, which is the pop-up, the cart upsell, which is in the shopping cart, the full screen, which we don't use all the time, but if we have a really big sale for Black Friday or something going on, we'll use, and the bump upsell, which is like the candy at the gas station up front when you're paying for your gas, okay? So you can choose which one you want to create. And let's just say that Lisa here wanted an upsell on everything on her store. Didn't want to think about it, didn't want to worry about it, just wanted to click a button and have upsells so she could start hopefully making extra money. All right, so she would just say, okay, I want to do a modal upsell, boom. Okay, now it's going to ask us, all right, do we want to put this on every product on our store, or do we want to do it on a specific product of our store? Or do we want to do it in a specific collection? Now, all products is going to cover your entire store. This is click it, boom, done, okay? A specific product is going to say, hey, I'm selling this phone case here, okay? And when somebody buys this phone case, I specifically want to upsell them the wallet that magnetizes to the back of it, okay? That's when you know this is meant for this. That's a specific upsell. A collection of upsells would be, okay, whenever somebody purchases this phone case here, or they purchase this wallet, or they purchase the iPhone earbuds, then we want to show them this product, right? So if they purchase any iPhone stuff, then show them this. So that's 3 different types of ways that you could do it. Now, our app, as far as I know, is the only one in existence that does the all product smart upsell, all right? So if you want to deploy upsells on your entire store, you hit all products. And Once you click on all products, what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to choose. Now, what I just did, by the way, is by clicking on that, I said, I want this upsell I'm creating to go on every product on my store, everything. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is this software is going to ask me, Adrian, do you specifically want to choose what product do you want out of the 2,000 products on Lisa Club's store? Do you want to choose which one to show as an upsell? Are you smart, or are you smarter than an algorithm? Because if you think you are, then you choose, because you know, right? So this would be a good example is if you're selling a dog collar, you might upsell a dog leash with it. That would be a standard. Optimize means, I'm not specifically sure. I want to, when people buy the phone case, I want to see if they're going to be more likely to buy this, the wallet, or the earbuds, or something else. So an optimize upsell essentially lets you choose, listen carefully, optimize upsell lets you choose a group of items to split test. Let me give you a quick example. So if I'm over here at cat lover stuff, okay, and I'm saying I'm selling this gold cat necklace here, and I want to find out what's a better upsell, the silver necklace, the laser pointer, or the t-shirt, then I could say, hey, optimize upsell. I want you to figure out between these 3 or 4 items what's the best. And what it will do is it'll optimize it for you. It'll split test them automatically, kill the losers, and find you the best in the group. A smart upsell is, and this is what we're known for and what's so special about us, is a smart upsell will automatically create an upsell for every product on your store, and it will split test everything on your store and find the #1 converting product. So that means that you do nothing. See, it says no worries when I click that. No worries. We're going to do it all for you. We're going to put an upsell on every product on your store, and we're going to find out what the winner is. The only thing that you have left to do is to choose if you want to give people free shipping. And this little cart here, it'll motivate them to add more stuff to their cart to qualify for free shipping. If you have a deal like spend $100 to get free shipping, it'll notice that out of 16 bucks, they got $70 or $30, whatever, in their cart. They need to spend more money. But what you could do is you can do, and this is where I've made the most money, is with giving specific discounts. So we'll put our own little discount in there. All right, so we can come in here and we can choose what we want our title to be. We can add a timer to it. And so you can say something like save 20% today on this, 20% today, save 20% off your entire order today when you add this to your cart, okay? Or Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever it is. And so you can play around with this, make it look however you want it to look. We can make the text bigger. We could go up to like a 35 text. We could make it red so you all can see how simple it is to add this to the top. And then we can, we can go in and we can modify how we want this to look. You can modify everything. All you have to do is, you want the button to be a different color, you just press what color you want it to be. You want the button to be square instead of rounded, simple. You come over here and you put the border radius to 0. So now it's a square. So this really allows me to go in and change the way every single thing looks on my store. Every little piece of the puzzle here, I can change if I desire to do so. And then the last thing it's going to let me do is it's going to let me implement the discount. So it's going to say, okay, when somebody clicks on this box, give them 20% off, but only if they've bought 2 items. So people can't scam your upsell, because what a lot of people will do is some upsell apps, they don't really lock the upsell, meaning that This upsell is saying if you buy this additional item, you'll get 20% off your entire order. What some people will do is they'll add the product to their cart and then they'll delete it, but the discount is still there. So that it's a loophole on how they trick a Shopify store into giving them a discount. With Optimize Upsell, no. We don't let people do that. So we have a minimum quantity here. So we're saying that, hey, if somebody tries to do something silly and they add this product to their cart and then they decide to delete it, then take the discount away. You got to have 2 products, right, in order to qualify for the discount. We also can put the urgency timer, the scarcity timer on here. And so this will say, hurry, this expires in X amount of time. And so we're really able to go in and do everything. Another thing that we do that no one else does, I've seen, is we let them review what's already in their cart at the bottom of the upsell. So we don't completely annoy people, because sometimes upsells like this can be really annoying. Upsells like this that, you know, if it's a product that they're not interested in and it blocks them from their shopping cart. What we do is we make it look like the shopping cart. So at the bottom here, they can see all the other products at the bottom, I'm highlighting it, that they've already added to their cart. And they can just click view cart, or they can go through and they can shop. And this is how the upsell window learns what upsells are the best. It's learning for us. And all we have to do after that, after we choose what we want, is just simply hit publish. Boom. Now it's done. This upsell is live on every single product on our store. And you'll see it right here, okay? Black Friday test. And this is going to show us how many upsells we've generated, how many people have viewed it. And then we can look at this trophy, which is the leaderboard, and it's going to show us what products on our store are making us the most money, are actually getting, seen. We can also edit this. We can pause it. We can unpublish it. We can go back and change it and say, hey, look, we wanted to add something else here. So in the subtitle, we really wanted to add, this would be offer expires soon. And we could put this in, say, a 15 font with some, oops, not some stars. We'll put some stars up here. And so just by doing little things like this, this is how you can make more money. And we could, let's make the font bigger. Let's pop it up to 25. All right. And so you can really make these a little belligerent if you want to. And you can also test, see what it looks like on a mobile phone, because considering most customers are on mobile these days, you can go in and you can fully optimize the upsell and see what it's going to look like on a mobile device, so you can increase conversions. And then you're done. All right, upsell 1 created. Now you want to create a bump upsell. All right, so Black Friday bump upsell. What is a bump upsell? A bump upsell is what shows underneath that add to cart button. See, I'm on a cat item and it's showing me cat products right now. All right, so this is a bump upsell. You want to bump upsell on your store so you can make more money during Black Friday. You just click on bump upsell, boom, continue. Then you just do all products, because you want it across the board on every product on your store. Or you could say, hey, if somebody's looking at cat stuff, only show them cat stuff. If somebody's looking at an iPhone case, only show them the iPhone wallet or whatever it may be. Okay. But we're just going to do all products here. And then we're going to go to the next step and we're going to say, hey, we don't want to choose items. We just want everything. No worries. Now, as you can see, they're going to start learning under the add to cart button on every product on our store what people desire. And again, we could say, add these hot items to your order and save 10% today. Okay. Now we can pop this at, let's say, a 25 font. Nope, let's do more like a 20. Let's do 18. Yeah, we'll keep it about like that. And we can make it bold. Okay, let's go 19. There we go. And then we can go down here and the buttons and whatever we want, like we can change everything. We can make the buttons however we desire them to look. So if we want these buttons to be red or black, check this out. So we can have black buttons here, and the color of the font could be this, and we can say we just want it to look like a button. Boom, there you go. And so this is like, you could spend more time on this clearly and make it look a little prettier. And then we say, okay, give people 10% off. If they add any of these to their cart, boom, they're going to get 10% off. Done. Publish. Boom. Every single product on my store now has a bump upsell. And optimize upsells, literally AI, its algorithm is going to learn on no matter what product somebody is on my store, be it this cat necklace here, or be it these fishing lures here, it's going to learn what products make me the most money. You can see right here, add these hot items to your store and save 10% today. It's going to start learning. Now, you can, in fact, condense it to fishing lures, only show fishing stuff. But here's what I say about that year round, okay? Here's what I have to say about that is, how many of you in here would agree that somebody that is a fisherman and is shopping on this store for Black Friday for their, let's just say, their nephew that loves to go fishing, okay? They might also be shopping for their niece or their mom or their dad. How many of you in here would agree? Say yes, 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 yes. So with the bump upsells, here's what happens is they're buying the fishing lures for, you know, Donnie, all right, their nephew, and then down here they say, oh wait, they got, I clicked on a Facebook ad about fishing stuff. They got cat stuff too. Okay, now I'll go ahead and add that to the cart for my niece. She loves her pet cat, whatever, and I'll save 10%. And so this is how, like, they'll start scrolling through this, like literally on your sales page, your customers will scroll through this and hit, oh, I'll add this to cart. Oh, I'll add this to cart, because they're saving 10%, right? So this is designed to get people to add more stuff to their cart so you can make more money. And people cannot be confined to one niche. That's why I have flex stores anyways. Grandma doesn't just like grandma necklaces. Grandma might like fine jewelry. Grandma might also be a dog lover and might also be into fishing herself, right? So by having optimized upsell on your store, here's what you get. You get people that will come in and find that we have various things on our store that appeal to them, that we're not just a grandma jewelry store, but we also sell kids stuff, or we also sell fine jewelry or fishing stuff. So that's why I like Optimize Upsell to run, show all products on my store and learn what people want. But again, this takes time. How many of you in here would agree the more traffic you get and the longer you leave this up, the faster, right, or the better this software's algorithm is going to figure out what works the best? Just say, I agree. If you've got one person coming to your store a day, it's going to take a little longer for the software to figure out if the cat necklace or the cat laser is going to be the winner. So time, and it gets better. It ages like fine wine. And that's why a lot of our students that use this are making a lot of money more and more and more as time goes on, because the software becomes more intelligent. So yeah, it gives you the leaderboards on what your best upsells are. It allows you to create upgrade upsells. It really just, it does everything that you could possibly need. You could do full screen upsells, in cart upsells, which again, if you want a shopping cart upsell where when people are in the shopping cart, they see it, you just go, I want this to do all products. All right. I want to keep this simple, Adrian. I don't want to have to think at all. I want this to just figure it out for me. You do all products, and then you do smart upsell. Boom. Then we're doing everything for you now. When somebody's in their shopping cart on your store, we're going to show them random stuff and proposition them with a discount and figure out what works the best. Now, let's say that you're somebody that is specific, right? You do know what you want to upsell. For example, on my Shopify store over here, Let me find it. When people are buying, this is my company logo, but when people are buying any of our Empire stuff, all right, like this mug here, I don't want it to show anything else but this logo, because if somebody's shopping for this logo right here, that means they really like this logo. So what I want to do is I want to show them this logo on a mouse pad, a doormat, a rug, whatever it may be. So this would be what's called an optimized upsell. Whenever people click on add to cart, I want them to see another product specifically with the owl that says, oh, you just unlocked a sick deal, right? Or whenever somebody comes in here and clicks on the spiral notebook, I want to see if I could upsell them the whole bundle, right? So add to cart, and whoa, you just unlocked a 40% off Black Friday bundle. And so it upgrades them to get all the products at once. So optimized upsell can do that too. You can have it as a one stop, one touch, one click, everything's done, we'll figure it out for you. But you also have the option to come in on the specifics where you know where your money is, where you know what types of products should be sold together. You could say a specific collection, and the collection could be our Empire Owl collection. So if I scroll down here to the M's, I could find the Empire Owl collection. Also, additionally, what we could do is we could say specific products in general. So when I say specific products, it's going to bring up all the products that are on our Shopify store, and I could just literally come in here and type in owl, and I could say, okay, I want this to only show on the mug, the binder, the rug, the other rug, the doormat, and I want it to only show, I don't want it to be a smart upsell. I want it to be an optimized upsell, meaning I want to figure out what group, what product in a certain group is going to be the winner. So again, Al, and I can say, hey, figure out which one of these is the best upsell. Do people want to buy rugs or doormats or coffee mugs more as an upsell? That's how you can specifically do, when somebody buys this product, show them this group of products. Then figure out, no other app does this, figure out if the coffee mug, the notebook, or the rug, or the doormat is going to make me more money. And when it figures that out, it just shows that product more often. Does that make sense? Just say yes. This is where you put a little bit more thinking into it. Just say yes if that makes sense. So you can let the software do everything for you, no thinking at all. And over time, it's going to be amazing. But also, if you have certain products on your store and you're like, it doesn't make sense when somebody's buying an Owl coffee mug to show them a fishing lure. It makes more sense to show them the other Owl products. Then you can build upsells specifically for that, and that will be prioritized. And the software will figure out which one of these products makes you more money as an upsell, and it will show that one more often, and the other ones that don't make you any money less often, without you doing anything, without you touching a single thing. So in under 5 minutes, you can have an upsell created. Let me just show you from scratch real quick. You want to, if you're brand new, you have no tech experience at all, and you log into Optimize Upsell, here's how fast you can have upsells on your store. You hit create an upsell, and we'll just do test one. You want a modal upsell, you hit continue. You say, I want it on all products, okay? Then you say, Adrian, I don't want to think right now. I want upsells. I want this to think for me. Boom, smart upsell. Then you just come in here, and all you have to do is just put what you want the upsell to be. So I'm just going to make it really ugly real fast, but I would just say save 20% off today your entire order when you add one more item. Okay, we'll pop this up to 35 and we'll make it bold. Boom. We'll make it red. So I'll put a little bit of effort in this. Boom. Okay, now we're going to come down here and say we want to give people a scarcity timer of 1 day. And we want to do 20% off, and boom, that's done. All right, now every single product on my store, as long as it's not, I haven't made a specific upsell for it, has this attached to it, and it's learning. That's how fast I have an upsell on 2,000 products on Lisa Club Store. That's how fast it can happen. So that's as much of the demo tonight as I can do because we've been going for an hour and a half. I just want to put this out there that automation's key with upsells. If you're not automating them, you're going to be a wreck. And upsells are something with optimized upsell that while you're sleeping, they're figuring it out for you, making you extra money, killing your losers, scaling your winners. So a step-by-step recap is create store-wide upsells. No thinking whatsoever. Click a button, poof, let the algorithm do it for you. At first, I'm gonna be honest, the upsells aren't gonna be epic. But as time goes on and traffic comes in, it's going to learn and it's going to get better. And that's the best option year round. All right. But for something like Black Friday, you might create a niche targeted upsell, meaning that it's an upsell for like a specific group of things for Black Friday that you know are hot. You can motivate customers. You can create urgency, and the software will do everything for you and help you scale your ads. So without upsells or without automation, it's like pushing a rock or boulder up a hill. But when you partner with automation, essentially, well, I mean, this isn't really going to happen. I just want to preface this: money doesn't fall out of the sky. But when you partner with automation and you let an algorithm do the work for you, right? Then it does feel like the profits rain in because you're not doing the hard work. Automation is doing it for you. So some of the students that are using this, it's not just me. So this store has done $18,000 in profit. This isn't my store. And when you log in, the software will show you, how much money you've made and all that good stuff. This one, $180,000 in profit. This one, 78,000. This is free money, by the way. They would not have these additional sales without upsells on their store. So just by installing this person made another $78,000 on their store. This person made $2.24 million. This store installed Optimize Upsell, their big retail item, and just put it on their store, and it made them $2 million in extra sales. Imagine that just by putting an automation on your store, you make another 2 million bucks. You could say that particular store is pretty happy. So a lot of times with apps, people choose to charge you for upgrades. I want you to write this down. For those of you that get Optimized Upsell, then you're not going to have to pay for upgrades. We just upgrade it for free. So there will be no paid upgrades for this. We still have not even released it on the Shopify App Store for 3 years. I still haven't released it on the App Store. We may do it in 2022. And it won't be with all this, but we just haven't gotten around to it. We're kind of happy keeping it small. So we had this Founders Club, which means that you're going to get access to all future features completely free. So if we add an element to this, then you're going to get that element for free. And inside, you are not going to be charged additional fees to unlock things. One of the things I hated about upsells when I went and started installing other apps is I'd install the app and they would say, oh, it's free, or it's only $50 or $100. And then you get inside and you really come to find out that in order to get it to really work, you have to spend a bunch of money unlocking all the good stuff. How many of you in here have seen that you've been to that rodeo before, where they trick you and say that it's free, it's got everything you need, then you log in and you find out that it really sucks unless you spend a bunch of money unlocking all these random different features. So with Optimize Upsell, that's not something that we do to the people that use it. We literally just give everybody everything. So we give you unlimited upsells. Most upsell apps limit you and cap you to 5,000 impressions or whatever. So we have unlimited upsells for now. When we release public, we will have to limit things. It's just a server load issue. But to my internal students, you're going to get access to the standard upsells, upgrade upsells. That's where you go from 14 carats to 18 carats. You know, you get somebody to upgrade the item that they're buying to the more expensive version. So you're going to get unlimited access to all the different types of upsells within, which is amazing. All right, you're not going to be capped at how many upsells you can create. That means that you can create as many upsells as you want. We're never going to say you have to spend more money to create more upsells, and some apps definitely do that. There's also don't go to that link yet. There's also a training on how to really maximize this, and it's called OU Academy. So whenever you do decide to install this on your store, I have a step-by-step training area, step 1, step 2, step 3, that really can show you how to use the power of this. Because what I just showed you is the basics, but this could be extremely powerful if you go through this course, and literally I show you how to do everything in these videos. So it's just, and they're simple videos too, but I want to make sure that the training is there for you to get the most out of the app. If it's something that you decide to use. If you're already a user of Optimized Upsell, go back in there and go through that course. Now, again, this isn't free, and I typically don't sell stuff on these are training only webinars, but I have no I'm sorry for offering this to you tonight, because I've seen it help too many people make so much additional extra money. I feel like if you're not doing this, then you're leaving money on the table, like Dean Levy here, who, because he was on a webinar like this, did 157,000 extra dollars in sales. So I can't apologize for this tonight, because Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up. You don't have to have it. If you want it, great. If you don't want it, it's also great. Every Tuesday, we still do free trainings for you, but I just have to show this to you. So a couple of things that we're going to do. For those of you that already have Optimized Upsell, I'm giving you something free tonight because you already have it and you sat here through this training. So I'm going to be doing a Black Friday, Cyber Monday bootcamp this Saturday. That's $1,000, and you're going to get that for free if you're already a Optimized Upsell user. And if you do join Optimized Upsell tonight, you want to set your store up to make more money before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, then you'll also get access to that Saturday bootcamp. More on that coming up. All right, so let's go over some of this stuff here, okay? So when we do release this to the public on the App Store, it will be an annual fee and a monthly fee, a very large one, because it does so much. You're going to bypass all of that, so there's not going to be that annual fee or a monthly fee. We're also going to give you an agency account. An agency account essentially will allow you to connect our software to another person's store, automate upsells for them, control the upsells, and charge them a monthly fee. So you could use this software legitimately to make passive income just setting it up on other people's stores. Now, to clarify, they would never log into the app. You would be running it, right? You would, in 5 minutes, you could have a whole upsell set up on so-and-so store. That's just an option. It's called an agency account. You're all going to get it whether you want it or not. You're going to get it. So I want you to be able to make some extra passive income in the future, helping people automate upsells. So it's a one-time investment of $1,497. It's at enrollou.com/go. And I'm also tonight going to give everybody a fast action bonus that gets in another upsell app that does post-purchase upsells called Profit Pal. It sends people on a shopping spree. We'll talk about it in the training. Anyways, it is a $250 value per year, and I'm going to give you 1 year completely free with Profit Pal because I want you to have pre-purchase upsells, which is what Optimized Upsell does, and post-purchase, which is after somebody makes a payment, you offer them a discount to go back to the store. It's called a shopping spree upsell. You can see Dean is one of our all-star students. he installed Profit Pal on his store. Look over here on the left. He said Profit Pal is starting to heat up for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, just like you said it would. And he had already done $1,200 in sales. Now look at the right. All right. He says, hey, Adrian, it's done around $16,000 so far. So a little over a month later, once I gave him this app, or he got the app, it made him $16,000. So this app literally made one of our very own students an additional 16 grand just by having it on its store, on their store. And I'm giving you 1 year free access to Profit Pal tonight for those of you that get Optimize Upsell. All right. The other thing is we have a Facebook group, and it's very underutilized, by the way. Like, I haven't seen you post in a minute, but then again, the software just works. But my developer is in there. So if you have feature requests or anything before we go public with it, you can post in there, and your feature requests will be prioritized if they make sense. If you ask for something silly that doesn't make sense, we're gonna be like, yo, that's silly. Like, no, we're not gonna put that in there. But it gives you kind of a direct access to our developer. And, you know, it's like she's not sitting there at your beck and call. I just want to be honest with you on that. But her eyeballs are in that group. So if there's a bug or there is a feature you want added, she's always adding things. Now, if you already have Optimize Upsell or you get it tonight, this Saturday, I am doing a boot camp. It is going to be a holiday upsell, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Profit Blitz live training. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. And I'm personally going to go in. I'm going to show you how to set everything up on your store with Optimize Upsell since you have it, and then really just get ready for the holiday sales rush. So it's a Saturday training. It's a live webinar. It will be recorded. So if you are not available to be on it, you're going to get the recording for that. All right. So that's a $1,000 value to get on those Saturday boot camps with me. So you're going to get access to all the features. You're going to get access to VIP support. You're going to get access to unlimited upsells, unlimited upgrades at no additional cost. And you're going to get access to the Profit Pal bonus app. Now, we also have a payment plan for it. It's right here, but I want to go over the payment plans with you. And at first, I'm going to give you the link to get enrolled for this. Okay, so because the payment plan, things change a little bit. All right, so you can enroll now by going to http://www.enrollou.com/go. All right, so this is where you go to pay in full, but you have two options. Okay, if you want unlimited licenses and an agency account, in other words, you can put this app on any Shopify store you want. All right, it's $1,497, unlimited licenses. When you go to that link I just put in the chat box, it'll also give you the option to do one license for $1,000, $997 per year. So if you do one license, then it's an annual fee. If you go up to $1,500, we give you Founders Club, the agency account, unlimited licenses, the whole shebang. So in public pricing, we're going to be charging that for one license. It's going to cost an annual fee, right? So you have the opportunity to bypass all of that on this next page. Then we have a payment plan. And if you just want one license, you can go to enrollou.com/goflex. I'll just give that to you as well. Okay, so flex plan options are at http://www.enrollou.com/goflex. Okay, and that's going to give you two payment plan options. If you just want one license, then you can do 3 payments of $397, and then you're going to pay the annual fee to continue the use of the app. It's how we fund, you know, support for the app and upgrades to the app and everything. You'll also have the option to get the unlimited package, which is 4 payments of $497, and there's no annual fee, and you get unlimited licenses. So we have a payment plan for just one license and a payment plan for unlimited licenses. And I'll show you what that looks like on our page here. Okay, so let me just pull up the page real fast. So you click on the right thing, rollou.com/go-flex. Okay, so when you go to either of those links, this is what you'll see. For those of you that want it, like I said, most of you already have it. So we're giving away $1,000 in a minute. And also, those of you that already have it, get free access to the Saturday boot camp. You don't have to buy it again or anything like that. You're going to get access to that boot camp. So when you go to the link I sent you, the 1497 version is going to give you unlimited licenses and an agency account, meaning that you could go into another Facebook group and say, hey guys, I run an upsell agency. I have proprietary software. For 10% of your profits, 10% of the profits that I help you generate, I'll automate upsells on your entire store. And literally people are like, what? Okay, that's a fair deal. And you could have this software running upsells on other people's stores that are your clients and taking a piece of the profit, or you could just charge them a monthly passive income fee, whatever you want to do. I think that's an amazing option. That's why I put it in there. Or for $497 times 4, you can just get the payment plan version of this, but it's going to cost a little bit more since you're doing a payment plan. This is if you want unlimited licenses, put on as many Shopify stores as you want to, okay? Then we have annual payment options, which are just for one license, meaning one store. All right, it's $997 for one store, one license, and you can move it to different stores if you want to. You're not stuck with it on that one store. Or you can do a payment plan version of that, which is 3 payments of $397. Again, one license, but when you get one license, there is an annual fee, okay, of $997. And that's what helps us keep it, again, up to date and everything. And there's a lot of maintenance that you do. So this is what you're going to see here. These are the links. And again, most of you have this. So if you already have it, you don't need to buy it again. If you already have it, you're going to get access to the Holiday Blitz Bootcamp. And again, we're giving you 1 free year of our Profit Pal app, which one of our students made 16 grand with just by installing it on his store. It's another automated thing. So I'm pretty excited about that. That also, when you log into your Profit Pal account, once you've enrolled to Profit Pal, you'll go into Access Adrian, all right? And once you've enrolled with Profit Pal, I'm going to keep the links at the bottom so you can see them. I always forget about the links. The links are at the bottom, y'all. Payment plan has got flex at the end. So when you log in Access Adrian, you'll see now Optimize Upsell, and you'll see the Academy. So you'll see the app and you'll see the Academy. The Academy is the step-by-step training that shows you how to use every little feature of the app, and it is powerful. It does so many things I didn't show you on this webinar that I didn't have time for. So you'll have both of these under My Courses and Software after you purchase it. When you go into the Academy specifically, you'll see a link right here that I need to change the time, but you'll see a link right here. It's actually at 12 Eastern, not 1, so I made a typo. I'll send out an email about that too. But this will be the link to join our Saturday Black Friday Profit Blitz Bootcamp, which is something when I do those, they're very expensive typically, but if you get this app, I want you prepared for Black Friday. So I want to sit down on Saturday. I want to walk you through setting each of these upsells up and then give you a profit plan for Black Friday. It's a live webinar. It's going to be on Saturday, and it will be recorded. If you already have Optimize Upsell, then guess what? You get this completely free already. If you enroll for Optimize Upsell and get the app, then you will get free access to that. Okay. Now we're gonna give away $1,000. Wow, like hardly anybody has left the webinar. And again, y'all, this will probably be the only time in a very long time you see me get on a Profit Power Hour with something to buy. I do have, courses, and I do have softwares on a whole software company, and all those things aren't free. But when something makes sense for you, like right now is the easiest time ever to make money in e-commerce for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I want to give you this opportunity, suited up with some epic bonuses, bring back the unlimited licenses discount, and unapologetically show you what I think is in your own best interest if you really want to crush it for Black Friday and for New Year's, because New Year's, this thing does wonders too, because you do New Year's promotions. So choice is yours. One license with an annual fee, unlimited licenses for 1497, or the payment plan of 497. And you don't have to have this. You don't. Like, I made tons of money. Like, if you're someone who's actually trying to sell something to you, probably wouldn't say this, but like, I don't care. I want to tell you the truth. I made a ton of money without ever having this app before I created it. So if you don't get this, it's not the end of the world. It's just that if you do get it, this could really make or break profitability on some of your ads. It really could make you a ton of additional extra money while you're doing nothing, like you're cooking, or you're out to dinner, or you're fishing, or spending time with your kids. This is working to help you make more money. So the choice is yours, and we're going to give away $1,000 here in just a minute. Cindy says, is the 1497 pay one time only? Yes. If you do the 1497 option, I know there's a lot of options here, but I wanted to give you options. It's no annual fee, unlimited updates, everything is unlocked, unlimited licenses. If you do 997, then it's one license and there is that annual fee. For the payment plans, if you do 397, you're getting one license and there's an annual fee. If you do the 497 payment plan, we give you the agency account, unlimited licenses, and we waive the annual fee because you're in at that special deal that I've created for my students. So all in all, as people are going to get in, there's not that many people buying it because most of you have it, but how many of you in here feel like whether you get Optimized Upsell or not, you got a lot of value out of this webinar? You learned a lot about momentum and Black Friday, Cyber Monday conversions, and just upsells in general, right? Just go ahead and say me. Type in me or money signs if you learned a lot. And if this is your first time on our webinar, I hope that you don't think that every webinar you come to that I'm just going to be selling something, because my students will tell you it's very rare. But when I do, it makes total sense and it's in your best interest. So you come back next week and I will totally be here just training you on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Also, something to note, I made this list for those of you that are new this week. I personally did research on 20 viral products that I found on TikTok, and the profit margins and everything. You can go back and watch last week's replay. The link to get the free list of products is right here. It's profitph.com/free list. So screenshot this or whatever you got to do. You can go get it now or later, but I'll even put this in your in the chat box for you. Okay. So this is I personally spent hours doing this research for you, and it's free. Okay. This is the type of stuff I do on my webinars every week. Is I give away free money, I give away free gifts, and I do free training. So if you go to that link I just put in the chat box, it's going to give you completely free a list of 20 viral products I personally researched. It took me a long time, and shows you how viral they are on TikTok, which is where we've been doing a lot of research. So make sure you go and claim that. Now, that being said, we're going to give away $1,000, and we're going to do it on the webinar. I usually give away money in the Facebook group, but I'm going to give it away on the live webinar tonight, since you all stuck with me throughout this training. And some of you whom I know have already seen this presentation at least 3 times, because I do it once a year before Black Friday. You're still here, like Stephanie D. Leroy. I know you've seen Optimized Upsell. I know it. because you've been a student for a long time. So I appreciate you all, but it also helps me motivate me to know that what I'm doing is helping, and the information that I'm giving is beneficial and well perceived, because well received, because you're all still here, and that's amazing. And you already have the app, so you already know. Francis is still here. Francis has been a student for, like, I don't know. I think, what, Francis, 3, 4 years? I know you've seen Optimize Upsell too. Like I said, most of you have it. Um, Somebody said, when is the Saturday boot camp? It is a live webinar Saturday. It's going to actually be at 12 Eastern. So I made a typo earlier. It's going to be at 12 Eastern, and it is recorded. And also the template I built here, this will also be included for free in tomorrow's replay. So you have this template going over the profit plan. Now, of course, additionally, y'all, you're going to get these notes right here. They'll be downloadable in the email you get tomorrow for the replay and on our replay page. Additionally, next week, I'm going to go over our Black Friday, Cyber Monday marketing plan. There's nothing will be for sale. It's just going back straight to our normal profit power hours. I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step, day-by-day game plan for what you should do to get the best opportunity to profit Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So do not miss next week's webinar. I'm going to give away more cash, another big cash prize. Next week, I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm going to commit to giving away another $1,000 next week. If you're just here on the free training, again, nothing for sale. I'm giving away $1,000 next week to a random person. I'm giving away $1,000 tonight to a random person. And next week, I'm going to give you day-by-day game plans of exactly what you should do to crush it on Black Friday, that a complete beginner and novice with zero tech experience can follow. And if you follow this plan that I've been following for the last 5 years that just works, I'm confident that you're going to absolutely crush it, and it's going to help you make more money on your store. So for now, before we wrap this up and do the giveaway, does anybody have any additional questions? Brad, it's going to be at 12 Eastern. I made a typo on the PowerPoint. That's my bad, but you'll see that when you log in. Somebody said, Adrian, if I barely have any sales on my store or have no sales at all, there was a typo in that. Is Optimize Upsell something I should still get? Yes. If you're brand new and you have no sales whatsoever, you should have Optimize Upsell on your store. Why? Because if you don't already have sales coming in that are profitable, then I think it would stand to reason it makes the most sense to put an app on your store that can help you make more profit. So if you have no sales right now, or you only have a few sales, every dollar counts. So if 5 people come to your store and buy something, if one of them takes an upsell, you make more money. And in the beginning, that's extremely important to your success in momentum. So if you have brand new to this, then you should definitely get Optimize Upsell if it's in your budget and it makes sense. Is Optimize Upsell going to be available later on? Optimize Upsell with the annual plans is always open. Optimize Upsell is not something that is going to be gone, in a day or two. But these bonuses, Profit Pal, the Saturday boot camp, reopening our founders bonuses, where you get an agency account and unlimited licenses. Those are all things that are not always available. I don't like, using fake urgency tactics and whatnot. So you're not going to catch that from me. I'm Paulina, I know it's late where you are. I'm about to give away the money right now. Let's see. Is there an app that you could recommend if I can't afford this app right now? Honestly, I haven't used anything else in 3 years because they all were terrible. So I really can't. I wouldn't feel I really don't know what else is out there. I stopped using it all. Like I used one called Bold forever ago, and it was just a nightmare. And it charged me a ridiculous amount of money because it caps how many sales you can get or upsells you can use. That's the only one I'm really familiar with. What time Saturday is the boot camp again? It's at 12 Eastern. And again, when you get Optimized Upsell, if you just simply log into the Academy, so again, you come into your portal and you click on Optimized Upsell Academy. If you scroll down under the first video here, you'll see Saturday Boot Camp, November 20th, 12 Eastern. I made a typo in the PowerPoint. And if you click that button, then you'll join. And when you enroll in Optimize Upsell, you automatically get registered for the webinar. So GoToWebinar is going to email you reminders on Saturday. And I'll also email every Optimize Upsell member Saturday morning with a link, a direct link to join the webinar. So it's in various places. It's in various places, so you won't miss it. And the recording will be in here after we're done with that webinar. Expect the webinar to be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours because I want you to set up the right upsells with Black Friday promotions. And then I just want to give you a game plan to attack Black Friday with this software and just kill it. So I'm not going to be in a rush to get off the webinar, but we'll probably try to contain it to an hour to 2 hours. All right, one or two more questions. Let's see. Okay, I think I've answered most of the questions. Era says, if I win, can I use the $1,000 to purchase the software? Sure. We PayPal the winnings to you within 24 hours. Will there be a replay of this webinar? Yes. Cindy says, is it in USD? Yes, we're an American US company, so all funds that we accept are USD. So if there will be a conversion if you're AU, Canada. Is it a one-time payment? Yes. All of that is outlined over here on these pages. So like, again, when you go to the link, the 1497, it's unlimited access, one-time payment. So just read before you click, okay? 497 is the payment plan, unlimited licenses, no annual fee, you're in, okay? Then you'll see annual payment options. So this is 997 for one license, and then there's an annual fee. That's going to be like our public pricing. All right, this is the payment plan for one license, and then there's an annual fee. Again, that will be our public pricing when we go to the App Store and stuff like that. So the bottom options are kind of like the public pricing options. The top two options here are my profit power hour options that give y'all unlimited access and unlimited usage and agency accounts of the software. So I'd go for that if it makes sense for you. That being said, let's give away some money. Okay, I'm gonna bring these up so everybody can go and both links are there. Again, honestly, if you just go to this page right here, I'm gonna put it in the chat box. All enrollment options here. Boom. This is in the chat box now. enrollou.com/goflex. Now let's give away some money. Let me take a sip of a drink. I didn't realize I've gone 2 hours. My wife is gonna kill me. She was done with dinner like 45 minutes ago. Oh, and also thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. I saw some of those earlier. I appreciate it. I turned 37 Saturday, November 14th. It was a great time with my family. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, $1,000. Here is how you win $1,000. You got to still be here and you still got to be awake. So let's do this. If you want to win $1,000 right now, then I want you to do hashtag crush it. You can copy and paste it and blow up the chat box as much as you want, but do hashtag crush it. And like I just did in the chat box there, I'm gonna give you all a second to do that and just flood the chat box. That's how I'm gonna know who is active. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna randomly just select a name that my mouse lands on. And that way I'm not giving away the money to someone who just showed up and then left and just left their computer on. I want it to be someone that's active because it's a big prize. So let me just look here. Everybody's blowing this up right now. So give me just a second. I can check on my phone. Sometimes the chat shows up better on my phone, which is odd. But let's see here. Whoa, wow, it's like freezing it up. Man, y'all are blowing in a lot. Let me look at it here on my phone real quick and see if this does it. Just keep going though. The more you put it, the better your odds are. So, okay. So our winner is, oh, here we go. Scrolling. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Instagram this so y'all can see like the process. It's and that it's real. Okay, because a lot of people think it's fake. So you'll be able to see this live on my Instagram. All right, we just finished an epic webinar on the Profit Power Hour. I do these every Tuesday night. You can see everybody saying crush it in the box here. Just showed them how to crush it with upsells. We're giving away $1,000 to a random person. And our random winner is David Suckert. So David Suckert, you are the winner. Always one of, like literally one above Brian Rolfson, who's been a long time student. But yeah, so David Suckert, you just won $1,000, my friend. All right, so that is live. It's on my Instagram, so you can check that out. And for those of you, let me just post this real quick so you can all see it. But for those of you that are still here, that have any additional questions about Optimized Upsell, what I would say is this: just get it. It doesn't make sense to not have upsells on your store. If you want to do e-commerce and you really want to run a business with e-com, upsells are essential. Ask anybody, Google anything. Upsells are essential to really scaling and profiting. And if you have no sales on your store, upsells are even more important because when you do get a sale, you're going to need that extra profit, right? So we have students like I showed you earlier, like Dean over here in the this is a live group in the Facebook, a live post the Facebook group. You're going to see this in the Facebook group. This is a regular student, is not, I've never like given him any special treatment or any special side training. He just bought the app just like you on this webinar, put it on his webinar, did what I said to do, and it made him 157 grand. So if you're kind of OTF on the fence about this, here's what I'll say. You know it's going to cost you $1,500 as an investment to get access to all these unlimited features. You know you probably should have upsells in your store. The real question is how much could it cost you to not have upsells on your store? What is the potential costs, right, that you're going to suffer by hitting it big on an item on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or later on the year and not having upsells? Could it be more than $1,500? Could it be more than 10, 5, 20K? I don't know. I mean, if we go back to some of the upsells that I have on my store, and we just look at some of these upsells here, you know, for me on this particular store, and it's had a lot of sales, we're talking about $600,000. This particular discount here, 39,000 bucks. So if I didn't have that set up, it would have cost me 39 grand, right? $163,000 with just upselling people free shipping, Just literally upselling people the free shipping created for me $163,000 in sales. So what is the cost of not really having your store set up with something epic if it's in your budget right now, right? Don't do something that, I'm not like, if it's not in your budget, then don't do it. But if it makes sense for you, do it. Because if you don't do it, you really are losing potential money if you're running traffic to your store. $70,000 on this one upsell. These are all products right here that these are all discounts that we're running and upsells are running that are generating hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. So this isn't like some fad app or anything like that. It's a real tool that will do everything for you. It's turnkey. You plug it in, you hit play, and you drive traffic to your store, and you let this do its job. And the fast action bonuses for tonight are the discount for the agency accounts, right? Being able to get access to that. The Profit Pal app, which made Dean 16,000 bucks. He just put it on his store and it made him 16 grand. And then our Saturday boot camp that we're going to do, which is live, that's $1,000 value. And for those of you asking about the Profit Pal app, it's going to auto be added to your account. You're going to get a year of it for free. After that, it's like 20 bucks a month. But Dean put this on his store, and you can see his messages to me. And notice he says BFCM, that's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And he said, this is heating up. It's heating up post Black Friday, Cyber Monday, just like you said it would, because I know what I'm talking about. When I say something, it's factual. It's not theory. I've been there, done it, been doing it, so I know. I'm not making it up. And it went on, and this was this conversation was way earlier this year, but at that time it made him $16,000, and you're going to get this completely free for a year to use on your store. And then after that, you could choose to keep it or not. So we've given away the money. The winner is David Suckert. So everybody stop typing in the chat box for just a moment here. And David, please give me your email address. Give me your email address, David, so I can make sure that Corey sends you the $1,000. Devontae says, is the $497 paid every month or every quarter? It's monthly, 4 payments and over the course of 4 months. David, got you, my friend. So let me just put this somewhere where I'm not going to lose it real fast. I'm gonna put it over here in this sheet before my ADD kicks in and I forget it. So this is our 1K winner. Awesome. Okay, cool. So David, we will have Corey PayPal you $1,000 tomorrow. And let's see what else. How will current members be notified of webinar from Byron? Well, first off, if you log into the members area, you have access to it. Go to the OU Academy. There's a link there to access the webinar. I will email everyone, just do an email blast, but make sure that you check your spam box, because a lot of you don't see my emails because they hit the spam box. So just, do an email search on Saturday morning for Adrian Morrison, just in case you don't see it. All right, so super important that you check your email and you catch this email that I send out. Let's see. Do the bonuses go away after tonight? The bonuses are going to go away, probably within the next 2 days. So the bonuses will not always be here, for sure. These are new, and everyone could tell you that already has it. These bonuses didn't exist when they got it. So I try my best. Where can I access the replays? In your Access Adrian members area and check your emails. All right, so everyone, yeah, these bonuses do expire. This is not a forever offer. I'm giving you all an amazing discount to this with unlimited licenses and the ability to honestly have an agency account. It's so simple to go into a Facebook group, of other Shopify store owners and say you have access to this epic app and you'll automate their upsells for them. It takes you 5 minutes to automate upsells on their store, and you can negotiate a deal with them for a profit share or just a monthly fee. And you have all the power because you own the app, right? You're a private student of mine, so you have access to optimize upsell. So this is something we haven't talked about a lot because we're actually doers of e-commerce. We're not like agency owners, but I saw the potential there and I was like, I gotta make this available, because if you start making money with it and you tell a couple of other people, they're gonna be like, I want it. And you could just do it for them and charge them and make some passive income. So a lot of profit potential here. Both links are on the screen, so definitely get this before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because that's when you're gonna get the most use out of this with all that traffic that's coming in. It's gonna be an amazing year. We gave away $1,000. Really excited about next week. We're just gonna do a straight up training. We're gonna go over those 20 viral products that I found and talk about targeting those products. I'm gonna give you a step-by-step game plan for Black Friday, Cyber Monday for our email marketing promotion. All right, so I'm going to leave these links up on the screen so everyone can go and get access to this while all the bonuses are still available. And congrats to those of you that got in. I think it's like maybe like 20 or 30 people I saw that got in. So congrats to you. Everyone else already has it. So I'll see all of you on the webinar Saturday. If you already have it, you got free access to that. You don't have to do anything. Don't email our support and blow our support up. You're just going to have it. Log in your members area. The link is going to be in Optimize Upsell Academy. Boom, you can join the webinar on Saturday and access the recording. So I'm very excited about that. And Joseph, you get access to the webinar Saturday. Yes. All right. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. I hope we all crush it for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and I will see you on Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST for another free Profit Power Hour training, more cash giveaways, and on top of that, if you get in Optimize Upsell tonight, I will see you Saturday for our Profit Bootcamp, which is going to be designed to help you maximize profits to the fullest potential, even if you're a complete beginner and you haven't made a sale yet. It is going to be designed to help you get your first sale for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or your 100th sale, or your 1,000th sale. Everyone should be on that webinar if you can get in by becoming an Optimize Upsell member, which that would be like $1,000 boot camp anyways. So you get that for free. That said, good night, and I will see you all Tuesday and or Saturday, and I hope you enjoyed this training, and congrats to our $1,000 winner. Okay, have a great night, y'all. Stay safe, make some sales, and let me know if you do make sales. Post it in the group like Dean does. We love seeing that motivation. All right, good night, y'all.